Smoking that ooh wee out. That ooh wee wee wee. That ooh wee Babbage. Oh, get on this way. Get on this way. We out here in these dark streets again. Getting our late night walk on. What's good with it, y'all? Look at you. All tied up again. Figured I'd go live for a little bit. Wish I had time to get on here earlier, but y'all know how it is. Y'all know how I do. I think just about a little bit of everybody sleep, but we're gonna let it run. We're gonna let it rock for a little bit. Never know where this conversation may go. Top of mind when you hop on these lives, you definitely gotta be comfortable with talking to yourself. Not just talking in general. But we just testing things out. Come on this way. Testing things out with these titles, with these descriptions, figuring out what's gonna work to make these lives twerk. Pause. Don't forget to hit that like button as you come in this thing. Very much appreciated. OKC won tonight. Look like they going to the finals. Guess there's no real surprise right there. Probably would be feeling differently if they had beat my Lakers tonight or something like that, but we ain't got to worry about them problems. We've been in Cancun. Shout out to Shea Butter and the OKC Thunder. Hopefully they can close the deal and win it all. I'm gonna need Indiana to go ahead and lose so they can break that little team up. See if we can pull Miles Turner to the Lakers or something. Cause we need some pieces. I'm not sure TV televised, you know what I'm saying, and endorsements work. How that's gonna be, like if OKC, the Indiana win. I mean, I ain't really that tapped into it, but it's good to see some different teams getting in there. It's kind of like when folks used to always see the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You know, they got tired of that. So how did the Lakers lose? They were stacked this season with Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Well, I mean, we was lacking at the center position, honestly, and I wouldn't necessarily say them three made a stacked team. Yeah, LeBron, Luka, Reeves didn't really show up and show out in the playoffs or whatever. I heard that he had, toe injury, and that was something that they, didn't disclose until the end of the season. So I'm pretty sure that affected his mobility. But I mean, he was busting ass during the regular season for sure, for sure. So I can definitely see how you feel about that being the stack. But we were definitely limited. What you looking at? We were definitely limited when it came to big man. Like I can't even think of his name right now because I don't even know if he gonna be there next season. But they made a bad move with drafting and signing Alex Lynn. I know whenever they first picked him up, I watched like a few mixtapes on him, and I was like, okay, Alex Lynn might be that supplemental part, you know what I'm saying, center that we need. Dude, Buddy was trash. Who was Jackson Hayes. He just came to my mind as I read your comment. Jackson Hayes was the center this season. And although when him and Luca first hooked up, it seemed like a good match. But we watched uh, we watched Hayes struggle through most of the season. Like he end up, locking in that center position after AD left. I think if we had AD, Luca, and LeBron, that definitely would have. I think we would have made it past Minnesota, and then with Steph going down in the next series, I think we would have got past Golden State. But I think we would have got past Golden State regardless if we still had AD. But that's neither here nor there. But then AD got injured, so I mean, who's to say that would have worked out? But the young guns better get their championship now. I mean, it's a young players league now, as a lot of these NBA stars are aging out. I mean, I'm thinking about my generation of players and everybody that I grew up watching. Damn, they're out the league. Like after LeBron and Steph and all them leave, it ain't like I don't know the current players now that's younger, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like LeBron, that man is old as me. Come on, get out there, y'all. I don't know what they got cracking over there. Like they got a bunch of anthills or something on their yard. But what's good with it? D1 wannabe. Who you got? Who you got winning the finals? Who you got coming out the East? I feel like New York cooked. They would have had a better chance if they had won one of those games at home. But the fact that they dropped both of those games, it's just like, man, you can kind of clearly see who the better team is between those two. Uh, they doing exactly what I would have did to Brunson. If we had, if I was a coach and we played against them, I would have was good with a Trisha's closet in the building. I ain't on nothing, Trisha, out here walking the dog on this late night flow. Up here testing out these titles, these descriptions. Figured I'd do something. Get some kind of video up. Uh, Live's been bringing in new subscribers. And you know how the watch time calculate. It take a couple of days for the watch time to calculate, but shoot, doing something is better than nothing when it comes to this YouTube game. So I figured I might as well hop on here, see who jump in, see who pop in. I know if I can get on here earlier in the day, then I'll probably get more traction. So that's what I plan on doing Friday. But wifey, she got a procedure on Friday, so I'm gonna be playing Nurse Damo for afterwards. So we'll just see how they go. Cause although I'm off, I'm still at work. I don't consider it work, but I got other things that's important. So we'll get it together. When I get back in the house, I'm gonna edit this video. Yeah. I go to the dentist Friday morning, and then she go and gotta go have something done, Friday, where she'll be on bed rest for at least 24 hours after the procedure. So yeah, but I'm just glad they figured out what's been going on as far as her headaches and stuff like that, because basically like headache, migraine related. I ain't gonna get too deep into it because it's her business. But she's been dealing with that for a while now, and thank God she was able to find somebody that could actually come up with what it is and a solution. So after Friday, she should be good. But I should say after the weekend, because I'm not sure how she gonna feel exactly, the next day and all that. But I'm hopeful that by the end of the weekend, she gonna be feeling way better than she has been. So yeah, but outside of that, your boy ain't on much of nothing. Got off work at 9, 12 hour shift in the books. Uh, I don't know if the chat heard or know that Ha Ha Davis, the comedian, he got locked up I think yesterday for domestic violence. Um, Now I know he posted a picture after he was were released on bond, saying only thing domestic he take his flights. But yeah, they put that boy Ha Ha Davis behind bars, had him with the unfunny mug shot. I'm like, man, when you reach that celeb status, especially when you notable, you just gotta protect yourself at all times from all types of nonsense. Like, because they'll definitely crucify you, especially us people. I ain't gonna say who us people is, y'all already know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I hope all is well with that. Hope hope it's not true. Anybody been keeping up with the Diddy trial? I feel like every day there's something just more and more outlandish. I just be low key just ready for a summary at the end of the week. I'm like, just update me on everything at the end of the week. Cause I don't know. I low key feel like his lawyer's gonna find a way to get him off the charges. Not to say that I believe that he's not guilty, but man, y'all know how it is. I guess it depends on how much money he got. I'm out here in this like I said, new neighborhood, and I swear every night it's like a different sound. May it be like an insect or or an animal or something like that. Every time I walk past this house, I don't know what kind of security system they got, but when you walk past the house, it sounds like you rang the doorbell. It'd be like bloom bloom, something something. I'd be like, what? I mean, I know the Vivid security alarm do like this little whistle, but that's different. Maybe they chose that. But yeah, I'll be out here. It be straight sounding like Jurassic Park. And the neighbor already told me that it be coyotes in the creek. You gonna see red foxes every now and again. Uh, Deer in the wintertime. I mean, I assume the red fox may be closer to uh, fall, winter too, because I ain't seen them yet. I did see like a little coyote as I was headed toward the highway, but you would have thought I stayed in the country. I don't. What else she say? She said owls, nice sized owls and eagles as well. So, oh, we got somebody yelling over there. We ain't even worried about it because I'm used to walking the city streets. This ain't nothing compared to the stuff you normally hear over there. The city streets, you gotta worry about getting pulled up on, getting shot at, getting robbed, all that. Not even getting shot at, just catching a stray. That don't seem to be the case over this way. So God is good, man. Yeah, Trish, straight red fox, like, and I ain't talking about the comedian either. And when she said that, I was like, oh man. Not to mention the raccoons that be digging in everybody's trash can, like they be straight on some. I'ma open up your trash can with my little raccoon hands, hop in there, and just go to town on your food. I mean, they be leaving like the rallies and the steak and shake bag and the Chick-fil-A cheese cup be all in your yard and stuff. I gotta get one of those truck straps because I was gonna get a bungee cord to hold the lid down, but the neighbor told me that they just chew through those. So I'm gonna give me like one of those trucking straps, put it over the lid, and just kind of crank it. I should have did that already, but yeah, I'll see if I can find some on good old Amazon. On good old Amazon. I think the one thing I do notice as I'm doing this trial and error thing or whatever, I think YouTube takes in consideration like maybe the titles. Well, of course they do with the titles, but I think in the amount of light as well, because I hopped on here, like you can barely see my face. It's just like you can hear me, but you can't see me. But like as soon as I get in areas where what I'm saying it's more lit, or you can actually see a person on here and stuff, I get more traffic. I get more people. I also notice going live uh, when the video gets pushed out, and a lot of times it's within like the first like 5 minutes of your live, regardless if anybody's in there. I think they just shoot everybody out. Okay, got the little house for sale, got a fence and everything. No garage, carport. I wonder what the inside looking like. But like usually when I go live, I notice real life simulations. What's good with it? Man, we just out here testing theories, putting up content, doing something better than nothing. I'm actually walking the dog, so I figured I'd go live. You be in there with the family. You almost gotta on duty at all times. So since I'm quote unquote not on duty, I figured I'd hop on here. How your night going? How was everything in your neck of the woods? Yeah, but what I was saying back to the spike, like if you pay attention to your viewers within that first, like I say, 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, because it ain't really long into the video. Like, or at least maybe it's on my end. I don't know if y'all noticed it too. Like I see the number jump up from like what it is now. with two, and then they'd jump up to like 18 or 20. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell they got pushed somewhere. And then depend on what I'm talking about or what's going on, it'll drop down a little bit or drop back to where it is. That next time that number and I'm in the house or something like that, jump up to 18 or 20 or something, like I'm gonna start miming. I'm gonna start hitting the MC Hammer. I'm gonna hit the percolator. I'm gonna do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna flip the script. I'm gonna have something ready or whatever and just entertain them little 20 folks or whatever. See whatever I can do to generate more traffic. I seen this one content creator where him and his, I don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend or something like that. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna do this because I'm not even about that life as far as entertaining people in this way, but he got a wheel that he spins and he put different items on the wheel like drink hot sauce, uh, all the different types of things, you know what I'm saying, that he'll do. He'll spin the wheel and he'll end up doing it. I don't know what the requirement is for him to spin that wheel and what go on, because it just seemed like he was just doing, you know what I'm saying, certain things or whatever, you know, to entertain. But I was just like, man, ain't no way I'm finna sit up here and slap myself. Or ain't no way I'm about to jump off the couch on my head or something like that to get people to watch me. Like, we not even finna play those type of games. But it seemed like he be having a steady audience, and that's what, you know, he do. Now, I don't know who they be waiting to come home, but this house right here in particular, they always got their door open at night. Oh, they got two little dogs and stuff. You could tell you real comfortable in your neighborhood when you got the screen door open this late at night. Granted, you can have the screen door locked and all that, but man, we not doing that. We not doing that at all. We not doing that. We not having the blinds wide open all night long. Like you can almost tell who live at the house. Just depending on how I look on the outside. 'Cause a lot of times you play guess what race it is when you walking past the house and you see the blinds wide open. I ask the chat. So if you what's good with it? What's good with it, Danielle? You say I be waiting. She say I be waiting for it too. Go back down. Look, when I tell you, you get that spike and it be quick. Like you don't have long to keep whatever or whoever's in there. It's almost like they all join, they all leave, like clowns that rode in the same car with each other. And I'm talking about small car, whole bunch of people in the car, whole bunch of clowns in the car crowd. Or like you roll with somebody and everybody got to leave your party at the same time. Or when everybody going somewhere to pregame and you don't plan on going out to the club and most of the people leave and you stuck at home, that's how it be when they had that little spike and you're live and then everybody drop off. Crystal, can y'all see my comment? Yeah, Crystal, I can see your comment. I can see your comment. House profiling, yeah, then yeah. I be straight house profiling. Like I look at the car, look at the little welcome mat. You got a little, flag. If you or did you decorate for the holidays? How many pickup trucks you got? And a big telltale sign is if you got them blinds open. If you got them blinds wide open, and I'm telling you, if I walk up to your window, like you ain't even got enough height on the window to where somebody can't just hop in. Like somebody can just hop right on in. You got nice furniture in there, the living room, pristine. Ain't nobody in there. I'll be like, oh yeah, you definitely know what time it is when you look at that house. What's good with it, Crystal? What's cracking? You can't go live? What? What? You came to troll? Well, come on in, Lori. Come on and troll. I said whoever tell me the best joke win a prize in my description. So definitely waiting on the best joke. I can see you. She said, I can see you. Why can't you go live? Yeah, that's a good question. Crystal, what's going on your end? Because I saw your post earlier where you was talking about the comments thing. I ran into the same issue last night. Like I can see the comments. I put up a poll on the live, and then as soon as I checked the results from the poll, I couldn't see nothing else. Well, after I removed the poll from my view, it took the live down. So I'm outside talking. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing the numbers up there, but I'm just talking. And I'm just thinking like, dang, ain't nobody saying nothing. And I mean, you ain't gotta say something all the time, but I was asking questions and everything. So I go in the house and I look on the desktop. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, shit, been about 25 comments. I'm pretty sure people that came in and left out because they think your boy ain't paying on no attention. Yeah, Elevator said, I can't even see your eyes. How your eyes black too? He said, where the rest of the St. Lunatics? Hey, St. Lunatics in the Super Bowl. Top row, getting Super Bowl. I know I be worrying some of these folks. I be out here walking the dog. They see me with the skull cap on and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some of them be like, oh Lord, there goes the neighborhood. I know they feel a little bit better when they see me walking with the dog though. Let me hop up on this grass. Cause I don't trust. Look, Nova and hopped and jumped. Dang, man, that car was straight flying. Like, and make me feel better. I mean, look how, show y'all how wide the street is. I don't know if y'all can see. The street ain't too wide, so whenever cars come down the street, like you see them car parked right there, you'll normally stay to like one side or the other and they go to driveway. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying, much to the street. I hop, and then if you do notice, like no sidewalk, no sidewalk at all, or whatever. Like now, on some of the streets, there is a sidewalk, but it's almost as if they were putting in the sidewalk, and then somebody was just like, you know what, F it. I'm not finna. We don't have the budget. We don't have the money on to do all of these streets. We just gonna do the main streets and forget all the side streets. So yeah, so I, hopped up on the grass, to make sure I don't get hit when I saw the lights coming. Made it, in way more than enough time. But the car, instead of staying over to the right, I mean, they way in the middle on the other lane, almost like they was gonna get 20 points if they hit your boy. Crazy work. What's good with it, Lori though? Danielle, I have no idea. A breakthrough has to be coming. Oh yeah, most definitely, Crystal. Well, most definitely. Like, so how long have you not been able to go live? Like, what, has it just been all day? Did it start yesterday? Like, what's cracking? What's cracking with that situation? Keep my little flashlight on deck. Turn this way. I sit up here today. Yesterday I was sitting further down where not too much light was hitting me. But how long you been glitch? Have you And I'm pretty sure these like all things you already thought of, but like checking to see if you got an update on your app or try uninstalling and reinstalling YouTube. Get from over there eating on stuff. You said, why are we in the dark, brother Damo? I'm walking the dog, and where I am now, it's not as many street lights along the street as it was where I used to stay in U City, where I was living over there in that area. Like it was a street light, like you know what I'm saying, on this side of the street, on that side of the street, and it was sidewalk. So I was, with that, get from over there. With that, and the porch lights and stuff, like it wasn't very dark at all. But over this way, like that's just what you get. So I am going to invest in like one of those reflective um construction, you know what I'm saying, MoDOT jackets, so I can throw that on over my jacket and everybody can see me. Elevator said, country grammar ass Negro. What you said? Trisha saying, what up to everybody? Y'all better make sure y'all say what's up to Trisha now. She just said hi a few times. You said, the elevator said you can't afford the light bill. Hey, look, yeah, I sure can't. I ain't got nothing to do with what they ain't already got installed over here. So if it wasn't here before I got here, oh well. You say he probably selling cologne out in the streets. He about to hit a lick. Look, I'm pretty sure they be saying it. Okay, Lori did say, hey, Trisha. Wild work, Krista. YouTube better fix it. Yeah, YouTube is trash today. Elevated, I agree. Krista said I hadn't had an edible in weeks. My hand is being forced. So annoyed. Look, I haven't had anything of that vernacular since December 13th. And your boy, it ain't really like no struggle or nothing like that. But I do be thinking about going to go get some edibles. I used to smoke and dab and all that kind of stuff or whatever on a regular or whatever. I call myself a functioning, you know what I'm saying, uh, medical patient because I do have my medical card or whatever. I do have that. So it wasn't just about the way it make you feel. I actually looked into the benefits of marijuana, and it definitely helped with a lot of things that I had going on, especially like when you have like pains and stuff like that, and you find a strain that can like adhere to that element, like back pain, any type of body ache, headaches, appetite, being able to use that too, you know what I'm saying, in situations where you need that. Like it's a whole bunch of things that help. I wish it helped with vision, so I wouldn't need these glasses, but that ain't the case. Crystal saying, hey to everybody that's here. Danielle speaking to him. Rising, what's up with it? Hope I ain't too far behind in the chat. You say you looking for the trolls? Look, hey, when you see one, point them out. When you see one, point them out. Hey, hey, hey. Crystal say tonight, YouTube tripping on me. You need a, Trish, you say you need a break from YouTube. Why? I definitely feel you on that. I done took several breaks from YouTube. Um, I try not to take extended breaks now because of that. But sometimes you do need to, you know what I'm saying, take a couple of days off, take a week off, not be as engaged into YouTube because, yeah, man, I definitely feel you. I feel like you got some some good momentum though going on right now, Trisha, with the blog videos and stuff like that. Like I really do be feeling like a lot of the people in the community be having some really good content. Like as far as like putting the things together, like you ain't got to be like no edit wizard or something like that. But like I really like enjoy like for example Trisha's closet, like her going out, what I'm saying, her showing the outfits, all that, all what I'm saying, all of that, and I don't be knowing what YouTube be on as far as like pushing certain people out and not others, cause yeah, a lot of y'all deserve way more views. I'm gonna say we deserve way more views than what we get. Way more views. Like at least give us a chance. Throw us on out there. Something. It's how many viewers on YouTube? Somebody interested in it. Just a few days. Yeah. Get you a YouTube vacation. Now are you just gonna take a vacation from like creating content and stuff like that, or do you plan on like just closing the app on Friday and not popping in until Sunday? I know when I took because I took a break for like a couple of weeks, I felt like it took like forever. I don't say forever, but it took like a little minute for me to get the momentum cracking again on the channel. It wasn't like I was rolling by any means in the first place, but I went from like 0 views for half the day to like 0 views for like the whole day and beyond. And I'd be like, dang, I know somebody seen this. Hey, where you going? Dog on her, walking around Flo. Low key, we all got, family and friends and stuff like that, but it seemed like for real we all we got. That's why I say what I say. Because although I got, family that I share my videos out with, like, they will share, some of them will share them or whatever like that. When I say some, I mean a couple. When I mean a couple, I mean like two, maybe three or whatever. But as far as like watching the content and all that, they can't be. They can't be. Because the views will definitely say otherwise. But in order for somebody to like really tap in and watch what I got going on, I gotta be like snapping or what I'm saying, roasting, joning, you know. And I ain't gonna say that it's like negative energy because it just depends on. It's a comedic vibe to it as well. At least that's how I look at it. Because I don't like to really be uh, roasting somebody like in a way if I'm like talking down on them, or like if I was to talk about like Remy or something like that. Like I mean, it's Remy Ma. Like she ain't gonna ever hear or see or even know who Damo is. So, but Lover, what are you doing? You just looking real suspect right now. But be on alert, be on the lookout, and say something if you see something. That's all I'm gonna say. Trisha say just a few days. I'm logging out. I have content scheduled, but I won't be on here. That's smart. That's smart. Just to keep the content flowing, so you don't lose that momentum. That's another reason why, like, I decided I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do something. Didn't have time to edit this video that I recorded a while ago because I was looking on my phone to try to clear out some storage. Because man, y'all know how that go. Low-key wish I had got the 1 terabyte version of my phone, but I got some like videos on here that I could most definitely get off or like put on cloud storage. So I'm gonna do that so I can, get that in order. But Didn't have time to upload or edit that video, and I figured let me go ahead and put something out because last night I had see I wasn't looking. I had two people hop in and hop out. I should have been on here like this. Jump, jump, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, so they would have stuck around and seen what was going on. So if y'all see me make some quick movements, that's what it is. That's what it was. But I figured like let me hop on here because in my lives, I mean they mid. I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe not what I'm talking about. And sometimes what I'm talking about is mid. Because I mean we just all be out here talking or whatever and stuff. I really do enjoy a lot of the lives that I do join though, and I don't think that you know other people's live is mid. I'm just analyzing myself or whatever. But I'd be surprised at the analytics sometimes because even last night when I was on and I was talking about the Remy Ma and the Papoose situation or whatever, I gained 10 subs from that live and I was on less than 2 hours. I don't know what the watch time I got from that yet, but I was like, okay, D. I'm like, dang, I got 10 subs from the live. And I was like, I don't even know if I got 10 likes from the live, but I'll take it. And like I was saying last night, the sub count has been going up like on some weird ish. Like I'm definitely gonna you know what I'm saying, say all glory to God, cause like I definitely give him credit for all things or whatever. But I still can't wrap my head around the increase of subscribers on my channel. And I will say all day, every day, right on Trisha or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna say I take that 10. I take that 10 all day, every day, because I was stuck under 100 for so long. I get excited off the little things still. But uh, shoot, I want the views as well. So I just gotta get it cracking. Gotta keep forcing the algorithm. Keep on forcing myself into everybody's face, and eventually it's gonna pick up so much traction that it ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, matter how many people not watching. Because even like somebody like Dante London or whatever, the London family now, I think he got like 80,000 views and stuff, and some of his videos do better than others. But from that 80,000, like he be having like 5,000 views and stuff. I don't know exactly the numbers because I can't look. I don't even want to do nothing to mess up the live and all that. What's good with it, Alvin? What is good with it? Elevator said I'm here. Didn't know my comments were showing. Oh yeah, I can see your. I can see. I was reading your. I was reading your comments. I was reading all the. You know what I'm saying. He about to hit a lick. He probably still in Cologne. He can't afford a light bill. I was reading all the troll comments. You actually winning the troll race right now. You are in first place right now. Okay, you knew. Okay, okay. Appreciate you tuning in, tapping in. Hit that like button if you don't mind. That definitely helps draw more people into the live. You can share it as well. Stop by the channel when you get a second. Hit that subscribe button. I got a little bit of everything on that thing. I'm talking about and a lot more to come. Cause yeah, there, they say it's 50 Shades of Gray. It's like 50 Shades of Damo. Pause, cause I know Elevator's still in here, and it's a lot that I have not shown yet. Yeah, check out Trisha's and Elevated content as well. Trisha's Closet. You know, she stayed with the fashionable threads. She be out vlogging in these streets, living her best life. Elevated, gonna definitely get you thinking with his topics. You know what I'm saying? Like, support the crew, support the family. Like, that's that's all. That's why I'm always gonna be on. Like, we gonna eat together out here. For real, for real. Alvin, where you from? Where are you from, Alvin? Let the chat know a little bit about yourself. You a content creator as well. You just got you just be on YouTube chilling. What's up? 'Cause I know a few people that got accounts on here that don't do content, and that's cool too. Sometimes you don't want to be a content creator. Sometimes you on a break, on a pause. You may have been retired. You like me and sharing me out, right on. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Like every little bit helps because you just never know what's gonna be that drop in the bucket that just have you exploding. Like Dodash. She gained so many followers or whatever just based on, her being Dodash. And I know a lot of people don't feel like it ain't no luck or no selection, or like I heard dude saying elevated. I mean, that Kiss from J Live, he don't believe in the algorithm. You better believe in something. You better believe in the system. Like, like it's something going on in this code that chooses and selects and does what it do or whatever. Like, just nobody really knows 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's a threshold. I feel like there is something within like your reach of, where it be whatever niche you doing or something like that. But I almost feel like once you prove yourself worthy, then YouTube will be like, oh, okay, well, I'll let you through. I'll let you through. And once you get on the other side of the wall, then it's kind of like downhill from there. Okay, you a content creator. Okay, okay, okay. From North Carolina, take your shirt off. How many times you heard that? Petey Pablo, then they gave y'all a lifetime anthem with that song. Cause I know everybody that's not from North Carolina, that's one of the first things they do is sing. They don't bring up the Tar Heels, they don't bring up Jordan or none of that. They go straight to Petey Pablo. Trisha say she from Cincinnati, Ohio. You're a content creator as well. That's what's up, Alvin. That is what's up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Always good to meet new content creators. You know what I'm saying? Connect, grow with one another. Check out some dope content on your channel. I most definitely will be swinging by. Elevator said most people don't realize some people be pushing videos for years. That's true. That's true. Like it be some people, and I've heard like some content creators be like, putting a video out is just like, giving yourself another shot. And even though like one guy had like one really successful channel, he was like, it wasn't until I put out like almost 300 videos on this channel until it just like popped and took off. I feel like when it comes to that, it's been more than a handful of channels that I've watched where I've seen them just kind of like grow, like just far beyond probably what they were even thinking at the time or whatever. When I was doing sneaker content, it was a dude named Skip Goes Hard on here, and he was putting out, daily content, kind of like me at the time. And then I, what I'm saying, took my break, and I kept watching it, what I'm saying, staying 10 toes down with the channel. And then before I know it, he had 3,000, 5,000. I'm like, whoa, Skip goes hard. He's growing. This your second channel. Elevator said Dodash took like 5 years. Yeah, she did take 5 years to blow up on this platform, and she was doing a lot of other things in life that I could say she quote unquote blew up on, like when she had that what was it, that her product that she had came out with, and she was, what I'm saying, doing really well and getting sales and taking people money and not delivering the products. I feel like that was another time that she quote unquote blew up, not to the way that she did on here, but like, yeah, this ain't she just reinvented herself or whatever, because this ain't the first time she's been out kind of in the limelight in a sense. And I say all that to say, just watching her channel from where it blew up to where it is now, like all the things she said that she didn't do, and then you find out that she did do. Like, she put on makeup and all that now as if it's her first time doing it based on what she say, but then you look back at her other channel and it was like, well, you was trying to do the fashion thing like years ago. Trisha got two channels as well. Trisha, you don't drop content on that other channel no more, do you? Your main channel is Awesome Alvin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check you out. I'm gonna have to check you out. Yeah, Alvin, go to one of my like shorts or videos or something like that. Like, leave a comment so I can, get back with you and tap in on your channel. Cause I'm afraid that if I gotta go to your channel activity on here the way YouTube been tripping, I might lose the chat that I can see. Ah, okay. Trisha said no. She said nope. She does not partake in posting content on the other channel. It's hard to keep up with one channel. I know it may be easy for some or whatever, but and I only say because of time. Now I do know that Chat GPT makes it a hell of a lot easy to do some things. And I've been watching. I had a video that popped up, like, just recommended, and it's crazy how you'll get an idea based on, what I'm saying, like a random video. Now I got Chat GPT on my phone and on my desktop and all that, but I had the free version up until today. But the only reason why I went pro is because I watched this video or whatever, and I saw like all these things that this one content creator was able to do on Chat GPT, like with that version. Now you can still do some of these things with the free version, but like I learned as I was watching her content and following her along, because she was, teaching a little master class on these different things. Like one strategy was called carouseling. The other one was called Flowgram. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Flowgrams or whatever, but that's like a Chat GPT thing. But it was crazy, the images and all the things she was able to create on there with just doing what you normally do on Chat GPT, is just talking to it, telling it exactly what you need, giving a small description or something, and it just coming up with doing all the heavy lifting. Now, when I had the free version, like, I tried to follow along, and it told me I had reached my limit, for 24 hours, and I was just like, dang, so I can only like create like 5 images, or what I'm saying. I said, well, that ain't gonna work, because what if I go down a rabbit hole? I keep on looking over here because my dog keep on trying to stretch the leash. Let's say leash. trying to stretch the leash and go out of view. And I'm just like, girl, what is you doing? What is you doing? She be so comfortable when I'm out here. If I was to leave her out on the leash by herself out here, she'd be on that leash, sitting at the door, looking, waiting on me to come and let her back in. Awesome, Alvin, though. Okay. Trisha saying she gonna check his channel out, but yeah, I paid for the pro version today. I believe I posted it on my community post, and it's kind of old because wifey she had already done it, and she did it with the free version of ChatGPT. So it is possible to do and create that like the little toy action figure picture that I made on ChatGPT using like a photo that I took and just basically giving it instructions on what to do. And I was just like, well, dang, okay, I see you, Chat GPT. And then I started seeing where she was taking not only ideas, but saying something like, she gonna come out the kitchen though. Nah, she would have called. She would have called. Mm. But like saying something like, I Nipsey Hustle in the studio with this behind him, XYZ or whatever. Make sure he's doing this, make sure he's doing that, and then they straight creating it. And I mean, it's looking like official tissue, like something that he's done or did or something like that. So it just really got me wondering, because we all know how crazy real AI looks or whatever, but I didn't know that probably a lot of these what are they message pictures and quotes, what I'm saying, on brick walls. Like I can make a quote and then say put it on a wall in New York or whatever like that, and now I got a whole you know image of my what I'm saying, quote, designed through Chat GPT with like barely any work or effort. Like you talking about putting a lot of people out of a job. Like, man, stash cash in the building. Solomon, what's good with it, my guy? Elevator said, yeah, I had a hard time with the ebook cover using the free chat GPT. It kept effing up and I reached my man. Look, same thing. I was just like, some of the images, I swear, didn't even want to upload right. I feel like with the free version. As soon as I went with the paid version, I was just like, oh, okay. So y'all trying to get me hooked like Netflix. Y'all trying to have me on this premium train. Stash, Solomon, what y'all got cracking tonight? What's good with it? Alvin said exactly 100. Trisha saying what's up to Stash Cash. But yeah, I've heard some people talk um, about Chat GPT, like how they don't want to try to stay away from it, because you just never know what information, the information you give it, what's being used or what's being taken from you. But I feel like that's the same with using the phone in conversations. Like we just never know what is really what and what's going on or whatever. We all done said it plenty of times where we'll be talking about something or doing something or whatever, and then we'll see an ad for it on our phone. Like I won't even had inputted, what I'm saying, Jordan 11s. I'm on the phone talking about it, and then as soon as I get off the phone, I go to the internet. I'm seeing an ad for the shoes. Like they be listening at all time. He said, "Stash premium train." Hey yo, he said, "Pause."
Trisha Alvin say he loves your channel. That's what's up. See, I told you, Trisha, your content dope. Stan say Damo a wild boy. Hey, look, we used to be on that pause train, pause heavy. Like I think whenever cause how long? I mean, I guess it depends on where you from or whatever. Cause I know things travel in different waves or whatever. But here, we used to say pause like all the time too, and then it just seemed like it just kind of faded. You know what I'm saying? Away from the St. Louis area for the most part. You don't really hear a lot of people saying it, and but I've had heard it and had used it plenty of times or whatever. It's almost like people try to act like pause they got offensive here or something like that. But I know and recent outside of the Are You Locked In thing, when I was hearing it the most was on the Mason Cameron YouTube show and how they was using it. I was just like, man, they using pause like it's where you going? Let me go over here and see what you trying to go. She trying where you going? Cause you didn't. Cause my dog got a nose on her or whatever, and if she's smelling something, it's probably something near or something like that. I'm gonna get my hold on, let me get my flashlight. Here we go. We about to investigate together, y'all. About to investigate together. Hold on. We out here with a flashlight like the police. What you see? Cause I know if I flash the lights, I'm gonna see some eyes or something out here. Man, you know what I should do next time? I should just go live like this or something. Just be on some 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 ooky spooky type stuff, or I'm just like a backyard wrangler or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the wilderness doing my thing or whatever, because I'm looking at the view right here and all that. Like if I go live like this and I'm just start the live off, somebody gonna be like, well, what are you doing? Look at her. She smells something. We got a creek in our backyard. You can't hear the water rushing. Or you might be able to hear the water rushing or whatever. But we got a creek back down there, like beyond the little, you see like the little light post right there. It's like maybe a step or two you can go in that direction, but then it's like a 25-foot drop or whatever down into a creek. And my neighbor told me, coyotes be down there at night. They normally don't come up this way. Maybe they will more so down on this end and pop up. But that's where we be getting all our little visitors from. They be coming from this way. So the fact that she got her nose turned up and trying to see what's cracking, let me know that something was on the horizon. I think I just heard something on the horizon. Like I said, I ain't really worried about it because when you grew up in the city, uh, and look, it be stray cats and pit bulls you gotta worry about that ain't gonna care about no flashlight. They gonna run up on you. Let me see if y'all can see this right here. It would with the light off, it probably look different. Ah no, it don't show. It don't show like I was thinking it would. But when I first moved in over this way, we was moving in, and the neighbor next door, they got like this little two stacked birdhouse thing or whatever. But when you look at it at night, it looked like somebody
It looked like somebody standing up with a hat on or whatever, like the box on it do. So when I was moving some stuff in, I thought it was like the neighbor just in the backyard the whole time. Stan said ookie spooky. Nah, you said, nah, you living out there in the spooky place. Well, what you said, and I ain't even looking forward to the deer or nothing like that that's gonna be popping up in the wintertime. Cause man, who got time for that? Alvin say stash cash. I would check out your channel. That's what's up, Alvin out here showing love to everybody, showing love, and the people you see in the chat. Yeah, we all show up for each other all day, every day. We know we in that Are You Locked In community. I don't know if you familiar with the hashtag or seen the hashtag before, but yeah, we the Are You Locked In crew. Like I said, we all we got. Yeah, Stash, he got some dope content. He got a dope now. I can't remember if he considers it to be a podcast on Fridays or whatever like that, but it get lit on Fridays with his content and stuff among other things. My guy, a rapper out here in these New York streets, definitely coming with the fire. Definitely coming with the conversation talk too. So you most definitely yeah, most definitely check his channel out. I'm, I'm pretty sure you will be satisfied with the content and most definitely subscribe. That's the one thing I like about our community because like we a mixed bag of like what I'm saying, just dope individuals or whatever. We all bring something different to the table, like Power Rangers or something like that, or maybe I should say Planeteers. Planeteers, they all had a different ring, they all had a different power and all that kind of stuff. Like maybe I should make an Are You Locked In Planeteer shirt or something. Trisha, yeah, I am, but I ain't shit happening here at all. What Trisha say? Oh yeah, she asked, are you at work? Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. Stash, real, recognize real. Like most definitely. Tap into that last episode that he put out last Friday. That was hilarious or whatever. Luckily, I'm gonna say luckily for pills, I ain't have enough time to get on them like I wanted to. And then, man, my ass on the way to a men's ministry meeting. So I'm up here on my way to church in a whole row session or whatever like that. I'm just like, Lord forgive me for things I don't understand. And then I end up I'm up here typing or whatever and riding or whatever like that on the street. It was safe when no cars coming. And then I went past the turn or whatever trying to reply real quick because as soon as he said my name, because I was just like, elevator tag me in or whatever. He just talking about tag you in. I mean, he did what any real nigga would do. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing I would have did, in that situation. Talking about like, well, tag me in. Like, what you talking about? You wouldn't have done nothing neither. Like, so, yeah, respect for him for saying that. So I'm like, let me go ahead and get my comment in real quick because I don't want him to think that I ain't about that smoke. Because I mean, I wouldn't have said nothing if I ain't want this smoke. I missed the turn and then she was like, little baby, where you going? I was just like, oh my bad. I said, I'm trying to send this little comment in. So when I went rapid fire on them, I was like, man, let me get this hot 16 in real quick because I gotta go in and into the sanctuary. I can't even be on here no more. And then I ain't even get a chance to say I was gone or nothing to buy. So I'm sitting in there for a little bit thinking like, dang, what if he read them jokes and then he just start firing on me and then I don't say nothing and then everybody like, oh damn, Damo left. Pills got on his head and left. All right, Trisha, good night, good night.
See you in the AM. I don't know when you plan on taking a break, but if you on live tomorrow, I'll definitely tap in with you. Nah, it wasn't no me and Elevator trying to jump pills. Elevator let him slide. Elevator said his piece, but then Elevator let him off. You know what I'm saying? Let him off the hook and was just kind of chill with it, letting him go ahead and get his issue off. Pills kept on going. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like what I'm saying. We are family. Are you locked in? You know, I put on my Batman boots. I was ready for war. I was just like, hey, if Elevated ain't, because Elevated was done. He had got off the phone. It had died down. It was what it was. That was round, what I'm saying, one and done. I mean, it didn't seem like, Pills was affected, much at all. Low key came out, barely scathed. I was like, let me elevate. If you don't want to get them. Let me get them real quick. Pause. We try to jump. Elevate said, nah, I'm with the roasting sessions. Stash say, nah, I'm weak. All right, Alvin. Appreciate you popping in, man. Like I said, I definitely slide by your channel. Just leave, a comment on my video or short or something like that, so I can, reach you. Stash said, make it look like he was ducking the smoke. Definitely not. Elevator said that roasting session kind of could have took hours. Yeah, it most definitely could have taken hours. Like I could have seen that going a lot further. Like if I ain't had nothing to do or whatever, like I wish I could have been more active in the chat or whatever. But I ain't got no problem with pills. Like he seemed like a cool dude or whatever. I was just bullshitting. But I already know the next time he on that thing and he see my name pop up, he gonna he gonna want some smoke. Sad said if I would have knew it was gonna turn into that, I would have let it go. But I had to get through the other segments. Y'all niggas would have took over the host. Look, I could tell, that you was trying to move on, and that's what made it funny to me. And I wish I could have kept going, because once you start reading the comments, I was just like, oh yeah, y'all trying to keep the show rolling. Oh well, I guess we just gonna have a show in the comments. And then Pills couldn't even concentrate. He was just like, you reading them comments, ain't you? Like Pills was like, it's almost like when you stuck in the house and they telling you can't come outside to retaliate or something like that. That's where he was. He was in the house. He couldn't wait to get out because he was just like, man, as soon as we done taking care of business, I'm on his head. Pause. Right on, Alvin. Right on. Appreciate you. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer myself. 'Cause work coming early in the morning. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Stash say 9 pills, rock with y'all. Well, yeah, that's what's up. Elevator said that's all. That's facts. It's all jokes. Bestie Esty in the building. Saying hey to Stash. Elevator Alvin, if you ain't gone, you definitely. I ain't trying to hold you up. I know you said you going to bed. Good night and all that, but Jay is another dope content creator. Like she is the originator, or are you locked in? What's your official title? You captain, you chief, you boss lady, you the principal. What you the warden? What's your official title, and are you locked in? So we can address you as such. You say y'all up so late and whatnot. We was waiting on you. I told everybody, I was like, I'm not getting off live until my bestie SD hop on here. And now that you on here, I can get off now. Everybody's waiting on you. I know you probably on your way to the refrigerator to get some water or something like that real quick, like, cause I know it's late where you at. He say Jay like to find assistant principal, like on the Steve Harvey show or whatever. Cause man, they don't make them like they do in the '90s, y'all. Definitely give Steve Harvey principal, assistant principal vibes. Hmm. But if she the assistant principal, who's the principal then? Hey, hey, look, that's the look. Hey, Stan said that. I wasn't even reading his comments. So right, we man, look, great minds think alike. He said it ain't one. It ain't one. That might not be a bad little segment right there. Just go through all the little old school, you know what I'm saying? Women on shows like Living Single. Like who was the finest on Living Single? Martin, Gina, or Pam. I kind of think I already know where most people gonna go where it come to between Gina and Pam. Uh, Living Single. Anybody say Queen Latifah, then I mean, it didn't like Queen Latifah was ugly or nothing like that by any means. I ain't saying that, but she was definitely giving masculine energy. Are You Locked In Unite? Hey, I'm waiting on that Are You Locked In tour. I'm waiting on Elevated or Corey to go on tour. He about to leave the state or leave where he is soon. I'm gonna need him to make a pit stop somewhere. Somebody gotta get down, get down. Somebody gotta get the tour cracking. Not Cleo from Set It Off, man. Look, Cleo had that girl in the stash house with a two-piece on, two-piece set from Victoria's Secret. She was out here pimping it out. She played that role too well. Definitely played that role too well. Khadijah on Living Single with none of her relationships really believable. And I wonder how much they paid them dudes to really click clack with her. What you looking at? No, but like it's something out there, boss. There's something out there. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Stan say just make sure when y'all pull up to New York, y'all stop by and welcome to the Vibe Show. Hey, most definitely, most definitely. We gotta pull up there. Gotta pull up to the Vibe Show. That would be so dope. I want to come through and I want to lead a house a wreck like everybody else do. I'm gonna come over there with a whole bunch of drinks, some chips. I'm just gonna come over there with a bevy of food and beverages, and y'all gonna be like, "Dang, Damo came over here with the whole shebang. He done bought food, a barbecue, and all that. I'll bring plates and everything, and we just gonna leave it all for Stash to clean up like he normally do." Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you for real. Yes, he said yes. Oh hell no, man. Jay, you got your Are You Locked In shirt yet? I know I done seen more and more people with them. I know I gotta hit up Chip because he said he got one for me, and I probably end up buying one so I can have two, and then from there I probably just create some or whatever on my own. Oh, it's on the way. Okay, okay then. Period. Period. Knowing you probably got them coming in all different colors. Black, pink, red, blue. I know the ladies at iTalk, they had all the colors on their live one day. They was up here. We got this one. I got this one. If you like this color, I got that one. I was like, okay then. You better sell them shirts. You better sell them things. Yeah, we gotta shoot. We need and if that event, cause that event coming up in Atlanta, that's still in January, February of next year, right? Stas, you got a red and a blue one, man. Look, if I get one, I'm probably gonna need a red, blue, and a black one. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I might as well just get one, and each favorite color, and just rock, and then rock them accordingly. Do me a little photo shoot with them on or something like that. Yeah, that's what I ain't seen yet. I ain't seen nobody model them. I done seen people with them on, but I ain't seen nobody. You know what I'm saying? Really put them on. If y'all know what I'm saying. You know they say they put that shit on. Like somebody go out the way and post up somewhere with them. Stas say, Jay, what you doing up? That's my time, not yours. Look, I told you she went to go to the kitchen. She went to go get some water. She went to go do something real quick, but that's way past her hours. So I just appreciate the time that she is on here, cause I know she's like grand opening, grand closing. She got to get that sleep. No, but you focus. She looking at me like, you don't see that? Don't play with me. Get down, get down, get down, get down. You tripping, boss. Not you know what she doing. You know how when you laying down, you just finished watching a movie or you just woke up out the middle of sleep or something like that to get something, and you grab your phone or whatever, and you walking through the house, or you just let me hop on here and see what's cracking, cause like YouTube then turned into like my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's up there with Facebook. As a matter of fact, I think I check YouTube now more than I check my Facebook or whatever, cause it don't even be a whole lot cracking on Facebook for real, for real. At least not on my timeline and everything. When I created a new page, I was just like, I only want people that I know on my page, and then that's what I end up doing. I do have another page where it got like hella people on there, and I think that page probably be popping more, but I don't even log into it much at all. I just keep it for the pictures and all like the little keepsakes, because when I had that page, that's when I had like my first child and all that, so a lot of those pictures on there. So low key kind of using it as cloud storage, but Facebook, unless you on like Facebook dating or something like that, I don't really see what's cracking on there for real, for real. What's going on, Yvette? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We on here just chopping it up with the Are You Locked In crew. We was looking for trolls, but they ain't show up. We gotta try something else next time. I put this title up for trial and error purposes, but I also need to try other times of the day too. I'm trying to rekindle that elevated magic he had going on, where he had that 5.5, 5.2, 6K views or whatever like that. I need some of that in my life. What's good with it? Black effing fathers. What's good with it, my guy? What they say? What they say? Superman, Batman, Ant Man, OKC, and five. Man, that boy Ant Man was looking like Cant Man tonight. That man, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I like Ant Man, but I enjoyed every bit of that ass whooping that they took tonight. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed every little bit of that. Like OKC did the damn thing. I mean, they started off the gate with putting them boots to the ground. Hey, whoa, and they in Oklahoma too. I know they on they little two step tonight. What them fans at? What them fans at? Not them not the people in the crowd though. 'Cause that crowd was real persuasion. I looked in the crowd, I was just like, man, them tickets to those seats had to been high. Cause you ain't see, I barely see not damn Negro in that crowd in OKC. All you seen was baby boomers and and look like all older people. I was just like, damn. I was like, where the diversity at? Elevator say stash should be Supremes. PFF saying what's good with it, bro. The stash. He said I'm about to take his wrench. What you talking about, elevated? I be trying to let everybody connect. Pause on what you said. Gotta make sure y'all guarded up in this piece. Make sure y'all got y'all blue armor on too. So I wish them Knicks would win. I'm telling coach I'm selling sausages to get a seat. Man, look, them tickets on SeatGeek and stuff like that for two and games a while ago. I was like game one or something like that, and I don't even think it was the not the conference finals. I think the semis. You know, two tickets was like 1,600. Like crazy work. Stas said, yeah, he took all the trolls out and shit got quiet. Then he left after I was like, what the fuck, where's the action? Lowest price I seen the OKC was 1,100. My lord. Man. The one thing I don't like about that is that you got fans, like real fans that rock with the team, like win, lose, or draw. But when it get time to like them playoffs and all that, and them important games, the real fans can't even come and show up and show out. Like you can't even grab a ticket to the OKC fan without, you know what I'm saying, spending spending some bill money. Like yeah, you can save. Yeah, I mean some people got it like that, but why should it be like that? You know what I'm saying? Like why I gotta be like that? They make damn good money off the merchandise, the concessions, the parking, everything else. Like so they just squeezing extra hundreds of dollars for the same seat. Oh, that's for two seats. Oh, okay. But that ain't terrible. That ain't terrible for a playoff game, and you know they gonna win. But when I tell you, like I'm gonna be on my feet, I want a shirt. I want the Supreme package. Pause. I want the red carpet rolled out for me. And I know some seats out there that cost a lot more. They gonna get their respect probably more towards the court side and everything else. But yeah, man, like I'm spending that much on tickets. Like, yeah, that mug better come with a massage at halftime or something. Like, give me a free hot dog, pause, or some nachos, complimentary take home cup. Let me take a picture with Alex Caruso, maybe maybe I ain't pay enough money for my ticket to take a picture with Shea Butter. But let me take a picture with somebody on the bench or something like. Well, he said you the only person I've seen that really can tame the trolls. Give you that elevated. Oh, he said nah. Okay, nah. 22. See, 2,200 for 2 seats. Oh yeah. Like, look, man. Shit. I need somebody that worked for OKC to come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? I need ride service to and from the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be stuck in no traffic. I'm gonna need me a bottle or whatever I put on the list in the ride, a limo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some of that celebrity Grammys package. You know, when the celebrities go to the Grammys and all that, they be having their little rooms and they be having these weird requests. Like, I need 300 packs of gum, 700 Lunchables, and some popcorn, and they be giving it to them. Like, I need like my request filled for real, for real. That's crazy. It says stop this. Hey yo, nah, they real. They should have a fan day free entry to one game. Look, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. That's the one thing I do like about Cardinals or whatever like that, like baseball games. Like, you can go to the game for a little bit of nothing. When we having better seasons, even when we having like strong seasons, like the tickets are still reasonable or whatever like that. Now, when we make it to the playoffs, they definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Add that extra seasoning on the price or whatever, but it ain't no 1,100 though. Stan say get off the line right now. Yvette said, okay, Damo, just stop by to show some love. And yes, I hit the like button, but now I'm going to bed. Got to hit it in the AM in the morning. Good night, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you, Yvette. I definitely do. Let me screenshot because I make sure I stop by your crib. Candy K all day in the building. What's going on, Candy K? How your day slash night going? Man, look, that is a 2000 Honda. Look, you can go to Enterprise BFF and get you a lot of cars. You know what I'm saying, for 2,200. You go over to the east side and get you a throwaway. Get you a throwaway, and in Illinois, you don't have to pay personal property tax. So that's what a lot of people do over here. They get their car registered in Illinois, so they don't have to worry about it. Because I feel like that's a whole nother scam right there. How do I buy a car and it's already marked up? You drive it off the lot and you lose all value off that car, but then yet you gonna tell me that I gotta pay property tax on having a car every year. And I don't want to hear nothing about upkeeping the roads or nothing like that, because there's potholes for days here in St. Louis. So I don't want to hear none of that or whatever. I get where they might try to allocate and try to make it make sense for collecting the tax, but I really feel like if they allocated those funds for a regular tax like they should, then we wouldn't be. I mean, if Illinois don't charge it, you know what I'm saying? Why is there some states that do and then some states that don't? Because they seem to be making it just fine. The elevator said Candy K in the house. Hey, I said pause after the Supreme package. I said pause after that. I said I want the Supreme package pause. And I ain't talking about pause like PAWS pause. I was talking about the PAUSE pause. Them old school Hondas definitely fire. Candy K said always Uber or Lyft to games and concerts. It's a no brainer. Yeah, that's definitely the smart thing to do. Going to those concerts and yeah, just saving yourself that hassle and all that. The one thing that I say about and I guess you can always, schedule your ride down here in St. Louis or whatever too, but it'd be sometimes where you don't even want to wait for a Lyft or Uber, depending on where you go. But then again, you gotta watch yourself walking to the car and all that. So yeah, I'm with you on that Candy K with the Uber and Lyft. Like, I think that probably is a better option. Just thinking about some of the concerts that I went to, and you drive down there, and you don't have to wait on somebody to pick you up because it really don't take long for a Uber to come swing by and get you or whatever. A lot of times, but you pay for your parking, then you gotta wait in this long exit line to get out. Like, man, the chat saying, okay, Candy K, hope you have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. See what you cooking on. See what you got cracking. I'm pretty sure you're going live. I will be there. I know the notifications for lives have not been popping up because I swear I don't get notifications for most of people lives. Another thing is when I refresh my homepage on YouTube, you'll click on like the YouTube live, button or whatever. I don't know why they don't recommend the people that you follow or you subscribe to. Like they may show one and then they showing like everything else that's trending and stuff like that. Like I think they should do a better job of sectioning that stuff off. Or if there's like a filter that I don't know about, maybe y'all can get me hip too. Because it's already bad enough that YouTube ain't pushing out these notifications. BFF say, me neither, bro. Notifications don't pop up. Look, don't pop up for me at all. Like, I be seeing people on, hit refresh. I be like, oh, okay, dang. Jay on. Like, the interview she was doing, like, I got no notification that she was doing that. I was just like, oh, okay. Jay on. Hit refresh again. Dead zone. I'm like, where the notifications at or whatever? Like, even when I seen your live BFF, like I just so happened to hit refresh and I seen you on there. That's why I was glad I caught it, towards the beginning. Cause I was just like, man, they ain't showing no love as far as putting comms out for folks. It's almost like they want us to pay for it or something like that, which I'm not gonna do. Which I ain't doing. Yeah, they definitely is smoking that. Definitely is. I ain't got my watch, but looking at my roller, it's about that time. Come on, over no. She's going in this way. She be trying to go in every other way than the way that we normally come in. Come on, girl. We ain't going that like what? Come on, you think you bad when you with me. You just like I'm with my owner. Like we about to go into the wilderness together. Like we about to go take down any and everybody. I'm gonna need you to be on your ferocious flow though if we doing that. You can't be going, sticking your nose out trying to see what's going on. I need you to be able to bite without sight and just yum 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 yum. Need you to be a killer. If we gonna make that journey. Come on, girl. Yeah, I'm not paying. Look, definitely not paying. Like, I was just telling them, but I just started paying for the Chat GPT
Pro just so I can see what that's all about. It's kind of like on a trial and error basis, but I had watched the video where I had seen a whole bunch of different things I didn't know that Chat GPT could do outside of all the other things it do. 'Cause if you know, you know. And I was just like, man, let me go ahead and check this Pro and like, and what I mean is like with images. Like I was talking about how you can just make all these different images and graphics and all that just by talking to Chat GPT. And when you got the free version, I don't know who music this is. Hold on, I have to mute that before I get a copyright. But when you got the free version, it only lets you use the feature so many times. And when I few me so many times, it's like 4 or 5, a handful of times you can use that feature. Then it's telling you you gotta wait 24 hours. So I see why people paying for Pro. Like, do I agree with the price? Not really, but $10 ain't $10 no more. Like everything is 20 for memberships. Cap Cut Pro 20, the Chat GPT 20. Crazy. Craziness. But I'm about to sign off of here. It's about to be 1 in the morning this way. See what the fam doing. I saw the bedroom camera notifications, so I'm thinking they in the bed or she trying to get Junior to sleep. Get me something to eat and then tap in with the rest of the crew. Oh, I did give me another pop in today. Look, the price definitely makes sense when money is being brought in. Look, oh, you say it's 140. I'm packing it up too. All right then, Fromo. Shit, rough out here for real, for real. Definitely rough out here in these streets. Oh, I didn't even know this joint can go in the dark. Like I said yesterday, I was on here, man. I was just like, your boy went from getting one to getting more than one. I picked this mug up off Amazon. Normally stick to the sold and shipped by Amazon because you can't trust all these third party sellers on there. Some of them you can, a lot of them you can't. But I picked this joint up for what's it like, $6, something like that. I think the value of it is like twice as much. So I'll look into it again. But as time goes by, it'll be worth more. And I don't even plan on my whole plan ain't to get them to sell them. But if the price is right, you never know. I just need to find a spot for them now. I got my little marble up here. See, I think my first one was like the Black Panther. I was like, yeah, let me get on my Black Panther flow, and then I just went across the board. So I don't know. We gonna set them right here for now. We'll figure it out. Appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in. I will be dropping the community name ASAP. Appreciate everybody that threw those suggestions out and voted and just kind of gave their input on everything. I also will be debuting the channel theme song, whatever, have whatever you call it, the official name for it by Mr. Anthony Holmes. We'll be dropping into the video as well, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, in between time, I will holler at y'all, be more like God, tell somebody to love them. I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime.